Soul Garden.
Hello, welcome to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I'm your host to the universe, Christopher Witecki. And as you can tell, we're changing things up. It's outside, it's nighttime, it's garden setting, it's Soul Garden 8.0. Actually 7.0, I think. But, I was gone for about a month, you probably know. Jupiter hit my sun and bam, I went down, probably because of Pluto in my sixth. But besides that, I apologize, but I am so grateful for all the love and support that I receive, especially from Tauruses, because you guys know how to take care of us other bulls the best. But thank you for the love. Thank you for the posts on Facebook. Thank you for the gifts. People are sending us gifts. I mean, it's incredible outreach of love. It just shows us that this is all going to work out after all. And I'm back on my feet, man. Jupiter might knock me down, but boom, I'm back. Can't bring me down too long. Hope you had a better time with Jupiter. I had a lot of stuff to shave off. As we start off on Wednesday, we are wrapping up an entire focus or entire month on Soul Capital, what Tauruses frankly do best. And I am happy to report that I predict the next year will be a lot easier than the last one. Jupiter in Taurus did set us up for the next 12 years with strength, potential, real estate, what we want to do, who we see ourselves as, and I certainly have grown incredibly in the last year. Jupiter in Gemini is really going to do good for us because it is focusing on growing soul capital, something that you probably know how to do as a Taurus anyways. If you're a Taurus that cannot draw in abundance, you're going to learn now. Jupiter's going to bring you there. If you're wise enough to watch this show, you're going to learn, so don't worry about that. And really, as we start off on Wednesday, we're at 29 degrees with the sun in Gemini. So you might have money worries, you might have self-confidence worries. Don't worry. Okay, you're going to get over that with Jupiter. But on Wednesday, they're really tempting you back. Don't go down the wrong path. Don't say yes to an old deal. Just stay focused on where you emotionally believe you deserve or what you deserve. Set those prices. Keep them high. Don't worry, no one's stopping at the lemonade stand to buy right now. It's going to happen. Trust me. In fact, the first real question is, are you loving yourself? You know, if you're not stepping out to manifest loving yourself, you're not doing jack. Okay. Now, I have the new Act 3 videos coming out here right around the corner, and I'll be talking really heavily, really helping coach Tauruses who are young at manifestation and take advantage of this Jupiter setup. Really, you should go through an entire pay raise or more between now and the summer of 2013 if you do the soul work. So it's time, and it's time to happen. Wednesday, devil tempting you back, but you not letting it happen, right? Then on Thursday, we're at 0 degrees. 0 always means zero. That's what I like to say. The sun is moving into Cancer, shifting now the next 30 days of transit or the next state of awareness, which has to do with the way you think. The intellect, how you manage your thoughts, is usually based on how you feel. That is how Tauruses work. Tauruses feel through their thoughts. So feelings trigger thoughts, thoughts trigger feelings. If you're not strong with managing your own emotions, many Tauruses are worrywarts. They move into this crazy thinking of worrying all the time. That's Cancer in your third. So there's really two parts of this transit that we start off on Thursday. One, it's very simple. How well do you manage your own emotions? If you don't manage your emotions well, your mind can never focus. Now, this is the part that makes Tauruses so sensitive. It's why I'm such a teddy bear on camera, because my emotions and my thoughts are one. I feel through my mind and vice versa. But boy, does that get me in trouble when I'm worried in the hospital, right? So we've really got to get good at managing our emotions, and then we're going to set intention for how we think and our attitude. And for those of you who are messengers, it's time to get started with this, as far as thinking clearly and moving forward. So Thursday, a cloudy day. The moon is in Leo, so on top of that, you're needing to nest and rest. Return to the castle, rejuvenate the soul. If you're not rejuvenated, that might make you start to panic, mind games. So you're tired, your emotions trigger your mind, you start to have mind games. That's the kind of path you want to look for. Then on Friday things actually perk up pretty nicely. It's a good time to nest and rest. You want to get back to your home, you want to garden, you want to invest in your own self-nurturing. Pay attention to that. How much do you self-nurture? How much time do you take to take your own temperature? Find out if you're in pain or not. That really goes into your mental health. Remember, because you emotionally are triggered by, your thoughts are triggered by your emotions. So your own ability to self-nurture is a big piece of your ability to stay sane. And with the moon in Leo on Friday, you're getting a real test of how good you are at that or how not good you are at that, all right? A Taurus's home is their castle. Don't forget that. So that, and then the other big question is, sorry, I almost forgot, has to do with love, frankly. Are your thoughts under the primary intention of loving yourself? Every thought should be a loving thought. Every thought should be one where love is there, where your heart is there. If your heart is online with your intellectual process, you don't think mean thoughts because it hurts. A lot of people have lost touch to their heart connection, which is how the other states of awareness run awry, okay? So really the question on Friday is, do you have loving thoughts? Do you think loving thoughts? Is there love behind your thoughts? Yes or no is my question to you. On Saturday, things actually shift a bit. Venus goes direct. Thank goddess for that. Venus was retrograde nearly the entire time I was in the hospital. So it was really focusing on you finding what's valuable in you. Venus is in Gemini, so it's back in the issue we just wrapped up 2 days ago, or at least wrapped up the first chapter of it. And this entire time, following your birthday and someone in your birthday period, the universe was saying to you, hey, I'm not going to give you a paycheck. I'm not going to give you a raise. You figure out on your own where your self-confidence is, where your values are, why you're valuable, what makes you so special anyways. That was the question. With Venus direct, you'll now see the world begin to reflect whatever work you did or didn't do. So if you realize, hey, I'm worth a lot of money or I'm worth a lot on the planet, people will start saying, hey, that was good. They'll start reflecting it with Venus direct. Again, Jupiter's in this space, so you're going to grow whether you like to or not, but you'll start to feel a bit of a difference, I believe, on Saturday. Now, the moon is still in Leo, so it's nesting and resting on Saturday, and again, taking care of your castle. On Sunday, Jupiter rules the day, so this will probably be a chatty day for Tauruses. This is certainly a day where you're, excuse me, off in your mind games. You might be running in your mind games. If that's the case, that's a setup. Mind games could get you into real trouble on Monday, so you want to get to the root of where your mind can run or not run on Sunday if you can. Also a great day to find information, to explore your message, to explore your thoughts, to explore your mind. So exploration is really the key on Sunday. By Sunday night, the moon is moving into Virgo. So Sunday night, your inner child is coming online and adding to all of this. So be aware you are a baby Sunday night. All right, Bull, that's all I got for now. It is getting dark outside and we got to go, but I will be back on Monday. At least that's the plan. Until then, live, love, be.